It is here. The FIFA World Cup 2026 has finally arrived. 48 nation, 48 nation, 104 matches. This is the biggest World Cup in history. The biggest World Cup in history. The greatest player on the continent, the greatest player on the planet are all gathered in North America. And how does the biggest World Cup in history kick off? Mexico, South Africa, Estadio Azteca. And bro, I'm not ready for this. But let's talk about it. Listen, before I break down this match, I want you to understand that this Mexico versus South Africa is just not another match. This is history. Because if you go back 2010 World Cup, South Africa, the very first game in the tournament, Mexico versus South Africa, and it ended 1-1. Sifwe Shibalala scored that goal. Do you remember the goal? Remember that goal? I know you all remember it. The goal that sent an entire continent into madness. That goal was crazy. That goal was very, very, very crazy. 16 years later, these two teams meet again. The same tournament, different country, different continent, but on the same stage. You know how crazy that is? That is very crazy. And bro, I won't lie to you, the football god knew what they were doing when they made these fixtures for us again, because this is not coincidence, this is destiny. And let's see what's going to happen in this match. So today, I'm breaking down everything, the Mexico strength, South African journey, and the key battles and my prediction. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss the prediction because it's going to be very good. And I want you to also drop your prediction in the comment. And if you're not subscribed yet, I don't know what you're doing, because I'm going to bring this World Cup to you live. Highlight, the goal gallows, tactical breakdown and everything. Live and direct. Now, let's get into it. Alright, let's talk about Mexico first, because they are the host nation. Being a host nation at the World Cup, the pressure is real. You've got 80,000 of your own people in that stadium screaming your name, and you better not disappoint them, because it's going to be a very tough day for you, because you have an entire nation counting on you, expecting you to lead them to the glory. Now, Mexico have been building this moment for a very long time, and the player I'm excited to watch, Santiago Jimenez. This guy has been outstanding, banging goals for fun, outstanding in the qualifier, and one of arguably the best player in CONCACAF round. And the home crowd is going to be right behind him. When he touches the ball, Azatec is going to be, it's going to be wild. Every touch, every step, every run, every decision he makes on that page, just know 80,000 people is behind you, and you better not disappoint them. It's just going to be pure cinema, pure chaos, and pure vibe. And then we have Raul Jimenez backing him up, still very dangerous. And these two strikers, you cannot give them any opportunity, because they are going to hurt you real bad. Very clinical with goal. And these guys are people these Mexicans are going to be supporting, rooting for, expecting something from them. And I just hope they don't disappoint their fan, because it's going to be very tough. But here is the thing about Mexico. I'm going to be real with you. The pressure of home World Cup can go both ways. In 2006, 2014 and 2018, Mexico always hits this round of 16 well. El Quinto Partido, the 50th match course. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. This time on the home soil, they'll be looking to break it. And they actually need to break it. And this opening match is going to set the tone for everything. So they have to be prepared and they have to be ready for this opening match. Tactically, we expect Mexico to come out attacking, high energy, high pressing, and they are going to try to dominate every possession of the ball and use that wide area and the noise of the fan in the Azatec. I think they have the home advantage. I think the noise and the crowd should be able to get them going. And if they score early, that place is going to be electric. The stadium is going to go wow. Now, let's talk about Bafana Bafana, because a lot of people are sleeping on South Africa, and they should not be. I won't lie to you, when South Africa qualified for this World Cup, having to play in the hardest group in Africa, I was hype. I was representing them. They've earned it, and Hugo Bulls built this team with defensive discipline and dangerous counter-attacking. These guys are not come to just make up for the numbers. I think they are here to play and they are here to compete. The player you have to watch, Pesitao, on his good day, this guy, the technical ability, creative and clever with the ball. If he's on form, I think he can cause the Mexican defense a real problem. And there's one guy you don't have to forget, Rowan Williams. This guy in goal has been outstanding. In the last two AFCON editions, you can see the great performance that he put on. I think he's going to try and then, he's going to face few shots and here and there from the Mexican attack. I think he can do well to stop them and keep the game clean until the very end. South African game plan is going to be very easy. It is very easy. It's going to be very simple. Stay compact, defense deep, hit Mexico with that counter attack. Sound familiar. It's just the classic underdog game plan. Don't rush too much. Don't go out and play. Just wait for them to come to you, and when the opportunity comes, just strike them where it's paying the most. If they can keep the game going nil-nil to at least 20 minutes before the end of the game, anything can happen. The game will open up. By that time, the game will have been opened up, and they'll be looking to do what punish the South Africa, punish the Mexican defense. Remember what happened in 2010? They were the host nation. The crowd was behind them, and Shabalala scored that goal. Don't tell me South Africa can't do something special on big stage. I'm just saying, don't sleep on Bafana Bafana. These guys are going to do what? Going to come out and play the game. Okay, now let me give you three key things, three key battles that are going to decide this match. The three key battles that are going to decide this very match. Number one, Santiago Jimenez of South Africa centre back. Number one, we have Santiago Jimenez of South Africa centre back. If they give Santiago Jimenez the space and the service that he needs, he's going to score. He's going to punish them. Simple as that. South African backline need to be physically organized. They cannot give him any sniff. They cannot give him any chance to turn, to control the ball, to set the ball on his strong foot, to even make attempts to shoot, because it's going to be very dangerous for them. In my number two, we have Mexico wide play versus South Africa. As we all know, Mexico play, very wide. So South African fullback has to be very ready, because these guys, they love playing out wide. Mexico love to attack on the flank. That's one of their major strengths. If their wingers can get behind South African fullback early, this could be a very long night for the Bafana Bafana. I won't lie to you. You can't give them that chance to get behind you, penetrate your defense line. And number three, the midfield battle. The midfield battle is the third thing. This is where Mexico can really take control. If their midfield wins the second ball and control the tempo of the game, South Africa is going to be chasing from minutes 1 till the very end of the game, because it's going to be a very long time. For you to regain the midfield composure again, it's going to be very tough. But if South Africa can disrupt the rhythm of the game and take back control of the midfield, maybe just do some counter here and there, I think they can be dangerous too. They can do some few things too. This is going to be a very fascinating tactical chess match. Bro, I'm telling you, grab that popcorn, set it up, because it's going to be a cinema. The opening game of 2026 FIFA World Cup is going to be absolutely wild. Okay, now it's prediction time. And I always give my honest take and my essays. Mexico 2, South Africa 1, home advantage, the fan, the stadium, the atmosphere, the crowd from minutes 1 to 90 minutes. They are going to keep screaming, keep shouting, and I think if the South African can't, get over that, I think it's going to be a very long game for them. And I'm just giving the Mexican a little bit of edge, 2-1. But my heart says South Africa can grab a draw, I won't lie to you, they can grab a draw if they're able to, stay compact in their defense and make sure they are not losing every second ball, and the Mexican wingers are not getting behind their fullback, I think this game can be a 1-1 draw or a 0-0 if they can keep up, Even South Africa might just get out dagger 1-0, in the 80th minute or 90, with just one single counter attack, I think. But if you are logical and if you are being reasonable, I think Mexican edge it just 2-1. Just 2-1. Whatever happens, this match is not going to be boring. I promise you that. The very first match in the biggest World Cup in history, this team are going to give it everything. So Mexico 2, South Africa 1. This is my call. So drop your prediction in the comments right now. Let's see who gets to try it, and we are going to be coming back to this video after this first match, after the match analysis, after the full game. So drop your prediction in the comment right now. Let's keep it coming. And guys, that is it from me for the match preview. I hope you enjoyed that. And listen, World Cup, this FIFA World Cup 2026 is just getting started, and I'm going to be right here every match preview, every highlight, every tactical breakdown, every single thing that happened in this tournament. I'm going to be bringing it to you live and direct. So if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button and press the notification bell. Do not, because you don't want to miss out on every action that is coming to you. This World Cup is going to be a very long one and an exciting one, and I'm here for every moment. Go ahead and enjoy the match. I will see you on the other side. I'm out.